Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is IT Smart and I'm glad I have you all around today. So if it's your first time viewing my channel, you are in the right place. Yes, let's dive right into the issue. Like I said last time, I'll be taking you through a few tutorials on how to enhance your computer skills. So about right now, we're going to be looking at how to create a table of contents in the Microsoft Word. So let's get started. I'm going to use this Word document that I had already opened. So yeah, basically a table of contents is like a summary of chapter titles, subheadings. Yeah, you can look at it in this way. If you are given a school report or a project to work on and it has a lot of many pages, or a novel, those ones who read a lot of novels, novels have many chapters. So with a table of contents, it makes work simpler. So let me show you how simple a table of contents can make work easier. So you can see this is my Word document. So I just click on here. I'm going to insert heading styles. There are many heading styles like heading 1, heading 2, title. So you should, for these subtitles, you're supposed to use heading 2. And then for the subtitles, you use heading 3. And then for the titles themselves, you can use heading 1. So for this first title, the mode of communication that I have, I can use this title here since it's the general title of all. I can right click and modify. Right clicking, modifying makes the document look more presentable, more enhancing. I can take Times New Roman, I can make it, you see, automatic and everything. Let's press OK. Now for the next, this can be a heading 1 since it is that the first title below the title itself. So I can right click, I modify, I can change the color, I can change it to Times New Roman, and I press, yeah, I can get OK. Yeah, you do that. So since this is heading 1, this can be heading 2. You can go to the home tab, title, right click, modify, change the color, change the text style to anything, any text style that you want. So yeah, since that is heading 2, I guess this can be heading 3 under heading 2. Go back to home. You can change this. You can modify, you can change the color automatic, all that. So yeah, you just keep playing, just keep moving around. You can discover very many styles to use. So this is heading 3 since it's under heading 2. Press OK. So yeah, with table of contents, you can discover a lot of these features. There are very many features that you can use. You can even bold, you can italicize. This is still heading 2. You can still bold, you can italicize, you can underline. Yeah, to just make your document look very nice, to make it look appealing. So I think most of you know how to use the subtitles, those headings, yeah, to make the document look appealing and nice. So at the end of it all, we are just learning very many ways of how to make good text that look appealing, text that are presentable, text that are formal. So if you're working on your project, yeah, you can easily work this out. So since it's 3, this can still be heading 2. Since it's under 3, yes. So this is still heading. This is 3. Yes. So yeah, We can keep doing this. So you can move till the last page, just applying heading styles. So yeah, I guess for this we shall use these are so enough. So now, since our heading styles have been set, you can now insert the table of contents. But inserting a table of contents is better if you're using a clear page, like a new page. So if you insert a new page, you can press enter many times till you go to the new page. But for this part, the quickest way you can make this, you can go to insert page break, or we started a page break. Or we can bring our cursor over here. So you can bring our cursor over here, and then we go to references. References where you get a table of contents. So we select. It has automatic table, manual, all of it, manual. Then manual, you type customize and everything. If you're customizing a table of contents, it gives you this option: heading, even using links, the leader, the from template, and they keep changing. So showing levels here, it's showing us level 3, where we had ended from we have 3 levels. That means the highest level heading was level 3. So you can do that. So basically, yeah, it's all about just discovering. So for our case, we're going to use automatic table of contents. Yeah, so it automatically brings you to that. So we can try and modify, make this a nice title, like table of contents, and so on. You can change this to an automatic black color, just to make the pony look in passing. You can change this to Times New Roman. Okay, I like Times New Roman. It's just common because it makes a document look so formal, so presentable, and everything. You can increase the size, just say to this. You can increase the body. Go to Times New Roman. Okay, 18 is better. Yeah, so you can increase the line spacing. You can put it to 1.5. You can justify. Yeah. So basically, this is how your table of contents shall look like. So what you see over here are the page numbers. That's why I told you. That's why you're supposed to have page numbers inserted in your document. If you have page numbers inserted in your document, it's very simple to locate a certain topic, a certain subtopic. So these are all page numbers. So if I'm looking for categories of model of communication, I'll get it on page 2. So you see how table of contents just simplifies the work. And let's look at how to update a table of contents. After having a table of contents, in case you have forgotten something and you'd love to add, let me say for over here, and I missed out on something, let me say this was types. Let me say this was types of communication. And yeah, like I'm just trying to update my table of contents. Let me say if I had that, I can put it at the side. Let me increase the size and everything. So in case I missed out on this and I had to add it on my table of contents, I can just tap over there. Then I go back to home, and then I press a header or a heading, or so this can be heading 1 still. So after that, if I've selected heading 1, I can still go back to my table of contents, tap over there and press update table. So when I press update table, I select to update the entire table so that what I've added, that is types of communication, can appear on my table of contents. So that's when you say okay. As you can see, our types of communication over here, it has appeared. What we typed previously down here, these types of communication, has appeared right up here on our table of contents. So that really shows us that updating a table of contents populates the entire table. Yeah, updating the table of contents populates the entire table. Yeah, that's it for today. I guess many of you have learned something. If you do not want to miss out on any content, just hit the subscribe button. If you have liked what we have shared today, yes, you can give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hey, that's it for today. Till next time. Ciao.